Hello students, welcome to Module 3, Community of Inquiry and Getting Started Materials. So let's go through the module this week and see what our activities are. So this week we are learning about online learning communities and how online learning communities foster and support successful online learners and online learning communities. We're going to begin starting talking about the community of inquiry, which is going to follow us through the rest of the course. So this week, we're not getting into any of the real presences in depth. We're just doing an overview of what is the community of inquiry theoretical framework. So you have a list of the activities below. I need to update this. I'll update this right after I'm done with this screen sharing. We already did discussion 3 in module 2. So this week is only discussion 4. So I'll delete that here when I'm done with the screencast. Let's go back. And here are our readings and videos for the week. You have a choice of, well, first of all, you have your reading in your textbook. So I hope you've gotten your textbook already from Amazon or Chegg or the bookstore, or wherever you choose to purchase your book. And if it hasn't come yet, or if you haven't ordered it, a real quick version is to get the ebook, and that's instant. So get started reading the introduction on the e-learning in the 21st century book. And then you've got a choice of videos and podcasts. You will choose one. You will do the reading you must do, the Garrison book, but then you'll choose either one video or one podcast. And here are your choices here. And I'm already seeing another error that I made. I need to add the second podcast to the discussion, which I will also do when we're done. These are good thing I'm doing these because I'm seeing errors as I go. All right, let's go back down to module 3. Here's our discussion this week, and you've got here they are again. You've got the you have to read the reading and then choose one video or one podcast. Here are the videos. You have 2 choices of videos, and I need to add the other podcast right here, which I will also do when I'm done with screencast. Well, let me go back to that for 1 second. Here's your prompt down here. I showed you the readings, but I want to show you the prompt. So you're going to create a post that answers the following 4 questions. I won't go in detail over what the questions are. You can read them, and then you'll respond to at least 3 other class members. Please use APA citations and references, and I see people are still working on getting their APA style correctly in the Module 2 discussions. So take my advice and go to the Purdue OWL APA website and see how to cite and reference correctly in APA. And this is really important because details matter. Capitalization, italics, ampersands, all kinds of little tiny details. And you might think that's just so, why do we have to be so detail oriented? Well, it matters because let's say, for example, I said this in many of the feedback to you. If APA was a issue for your discussion post in Module 2, if you submit an article or to a journal and your APA style is off, they're not even going to look at it. It's just reject without even reading it. So it is important. So practice getting that APA style down now so you can be a productive scholar in the future. Also, please note my announcement last week about not using quotations in your discussion posts. I prefer to hear the voices of my students versus the voices of the authors of the readings, the videos, the podcasts. And so paraphrase or summarize your posts from the readings, and make sure you cite. Even if it's a paraphrase or a summary, you still need to cite the author, and then put a reference at the end. Okay, that is our discussion for the week. Let me go back. And then you're going to get started designing your draft getting started materials. You're going to have 4 weeks to work on this, and your draft is going to be due on February 20th. So this is one of the multi-part assignments, and you'll be coming back to this on this assignment in Module 3 to submit for the 20th of February. So note the different due dates here. So let's go ahead and look at this assignment. We're giving you a template to use if you want, and you're going to start creating and sharing a draft of your Getting Started page or your Getting Started module for your online course. And after you create your Getting Started resource, you can use this discussion to post a link to it. And then you'll respond to at least 3 other class members. And you can see the rubric up here under Show Rubric. So you've got a Google Doc template and you have a template in a Microsoft Word. Just copy that and paste it into your own, paste it into a new document, and you can go ahead and get started working on that. And that is our week for this week for Module 3 as we start beginning talking about the community of inquiry. As always, we have our module summary. Oops, here's another error. Need to take off discussion 3. That was what I caught when I copied the course over. You might have seen in my announcement that good thing I don't just blindly trust Canvas to copy things, because Canvas can make mistakes too. As I'm going through, I'm seeing a lot of mistakes when I copied over the course. So here you can use this as a checklist. I'll take off discussion 3 since we already did that. And one more thing, and I'll add this in a separate announcement, but I do want to say I'm rethinking about opening the entire course. I'm revising that to making prerequisites. I'm making the course available, but in order to go to the next module, if you want to go ahead, you have to complete the module before it. That way, because I was concerned when I was torn about going back and forth about opening the entire course. My main concern was you need to build upon your learning, and I don't want you to go too far ahead without having incorporated the readings, previous to the assignment. So this way you can keep up with the readings and incorporate new learning into your group projects. So that's all for this week. If you have any questions, please post your questions, your comments, your concerns below the announcement where I post the video, and I will get back to you. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Reach out if you have any questions or concerns. Bye.